1515 now proudly brings to you the GTS Podcast, Guys Talking Smack, the weekly review where we talk about whether Smackdown was a smack up, a smackdowner, or a smack in the face. This is your boy EJ the King.
It's your guy J.Fields.
And Smackdown took place this weekend.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
All right. I don't got nothing to say.
Me neither.
All right. Match to watch for?
Yes. Match to watch for is the main event from NXT Takeover San Antonio. Bobby Roode challenging Shinsuke Nakamura for the NXT Championship. Hell of a match. I'm sure all of you out there have seen it, but I have gone back and watched this match again. It was that good. Bobby Roode is damn good. I think people didn't really realize that him coming in. I think people have kind of just started to take notice of him since the whole Glorious thing started. Mm-hmm. But Bobby Roode has been solid for years, people. Solid. And this match proved it. Like, I had no nerves whatsoever. I knew that this match was going to be awesome. Yeah. I just knew it.
That's probably like the one and the only match. I mean, not only matches, but the match we look forward to the most.
Right. And they didn't touch. Right. They didn't touch the whole bill for this.
Right.
They had no physical altercation, no break apart brawl, nothing like that. And it just shows that WWE NXT is willing to do something totally different with their booking. Because we saw the pull apart brawl with Shinsuke and Joe. Mm-hmm. We saw those different interactions that they had. This was totally different. And the video got me hyped.
Yeah, it was dope.
The video, every time it came on, I had like eyes glued to the television. I watched it. They probably showed it four times between the pre-show and the actual match taking place. And every time, like, I would stop what I was doing and I'm eyes dead on the screen. Like, this match was phenomenal. Awesome match. So kudos to Roode and Nakamura. And congratulations to Roode, NXT champion.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that he won, couldn't have wrote that better.
I mean, just like you pointed out, man, it's just like keeping them away so long, and then they finally get in the ring, and like it was a fresh match. Like you never seen them fight, even throw any fists, too much, anything like that. So it's just the fact that they left it all in the ring. They started it all in the ring, and just like you said, hats off to Bobby Roode. Like I said, I wasn't looking at him too much in TNA. Yeah. I seen him, but I never really studied him as much as I have now since he's in NXT. But like he already grasped me as one of my favorite competitors to watch now. So he did his job, and I mean NXT, like I said, still can pick up, because everybody thought it was gonna kind of fall off because so many callers. But like it's especially in the main title. I mean, like they still got plenty of competitors they can throw out there.
Come up.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, a couple, maybe a week or two before NXT Takeover, I was like, man, this is the one NXT Takeover that I'm not just like super stoked about. Like from top to bottom on the card. Like normally, like from top to bottom of the card, I'm just like, man, I cannot wait.
Right.
But like I went into this NXT Takeover like, man, like I'm just really kind of excited for the main event. Everything else is kind of like, But like from top to bottom, like I was thoroughly entertained. From the beginning of the show to the end of the show. From Ty's match, Ty with Eric Young, Roger Strong, and CN had a damn good match. Authors of Pain surprised me. I was not expecting. I knew that they could have a good match with DIY because they had a good match in the tournament, in the Dusty Rhodes tournament.
Right.
But that was a really good match. Like the whole damn show. Yeah, I even enjoyed the women's match.
I was gonna say, if anything, that was probably the least of the match. I mean, I guess that wasn't the most spectacular match of all the card because usually the women steal it, but they kind of had to take a back seat because there's so much other good, wrestling in front of them. So yeah. All right, I agree. That'll probably be my match to watch for as well. Like I said, NXT, like you brought up, undefeated going against the next night pay-per-views with WWE.
Right. They can't beat them. They can't beat them. NXT sets the tone. Like it's almost like, man, like we're going into a losing battle on Sundays because they have not topped a takeover yet.
Right.
And this was their chance.
Yeah.
This is their chance to outdo it.
It's like Takeover turned around and put their hands behind their back. Say, okay, like
you got us. Yeah, you got us. You can now. I'm giving you the first shot. We came out. We did what we did. Okay, now it's on you. And Royal Rumble let a lot of people down.
WWE came still and missed the whole. Yeah. They swung at NXT and still missed.
There was the opportunity. They couldn't hit the knockout shot. So NXT still undefeated. You have a record. You have one of them Charlotte records.
Yeah. Undefeated pay-per-views.
Undefeated on pay-per-view.
Dig that. Well, news and rumors.
What you got?
Well, if you don't know, if you're sleeping on a rock, it's all over social media today. Seth Rollins has acquired another injury to the same knee. Maybe it worked, maybe not. But after watching the footage, did you rewatch it, and see how you felt?
I did.
It kind of looked kind of nasty a little bit to me.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's speculation. It could be a work, which if it is a work, kudos. I think it's good. Keep him and Joe away from each other as long as possible until they actually have to fight in the ring. Don't give us no kind of tease or anything right now. Just kind of let it linger. You know what I'm saying? But, speculation that he's hurt. He got pictures and videos on Instagram and then on WWE.com and him with a cast on or whatever you want to call it, wrap his leg wrap. So, think it's a work?
It looked weird Monday. And I didn't think nothing else of it. But to get online today and see the report, I instantly knew where it happened. It was when Joe was going for the cocaine clutch.
Yeah, he kind of twisted.
Yeah, he kind of went down, kind of sideways on his leg, and it looked like Rollins kind of squinted or was kind of like whatever. But I didn't think nothing else out of it on Monday. I went on by my business, and then today to get up and see, damn, Rollins is going down to Alabama. When wrestlers go to Alabama. Nothing against Alabama, but I mean, when athletes go to Alabama, something's going on, So hopefully it's nothing too serious because, we want this.
WrestleMania
we want this. I mean, we don't want to miss 2 of them. But if he does, it's just almost like the story becomes reality again. Because if he has to miss WrestleMania, when he finally comes back, like that Samoa Joe Seth Rollins feud is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
And then when he finally gets his hand on Triple H, because I mean, we know it's not just gonna end with Samoa Joe. He's gonna still be trying to get at Triple H.
Yeah.
So Trip ain't he ain't retired. So
no.
So I mean, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, what else you got?
I don't have anything else.
Okay, I got a couple.
Okay, what you got?
Reports are saying that Vince McMahon wants to isolate all the cruiserweights and leave them strictly to 205 Live, which means that he's thinking about pulling the plug on them on Raw, where they will only be seen on 205 Live. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I think it's bad business, straight up. I mean, that's their fault for not getting the cruiserweights over and people are excited for it. I mean, we said weeks ago, even when we was there live, you don't have to change the ring and take the ropes purple and stuff, just let them go out there and compete. Let them fight other wrestlers outside the division, just like you bring up time and time after again. We want to see other people fight Seth Rollins besides the same people who typically fight him every week, So, I mean, but just for them to cancel it out, it just started in September 19th, which was the Raw in Memphis once again.
Right.
And you already, saying like, nah, it ain't working out. Let's just put on 205 Live. No, man, play the cards you dealt.
Right.
Straight up.
Change it up now. You're talking about giving them Smackdown at Survivor Series. No. Run with what you got.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I think it'll be a horrible move because you got guys that literally left Japan. You got guys that left Mexico. You got guys that left any promotions in the United States to come and be a part, left TNA. You left guys that literally took a chance on their careers to come and be on the grand stage. And you mean to tell me that you're going to limit them to being on an hour-long show away from everybody else? If anything, just extend NXT and let the Cruiserweight title be a part of it.
I said the same.
As opposed to just limit them on show, because now you're forcing me to log into the network way more than I want to.
Right.
When you've given them to me on Raw, now you're going to take them away. And like we say all the time, we're talking about guys that can work any style against any talent. Now, naturally, T.J. Perkins versus Braun Strowman, we're reaching. But T.J. Perkins versus Chris Jericho, that's not a reach.
No.
Brian Kendrick versus Seth Rollins, for some reason, I really want to see that match.
Yeah, no,
I really do.
You've been pitching. That's just
I just envision that being really damn good.
Yeah, I can envision as well.
Tony Nese. I mean, he's just like Neville.
I mean, yeah, you thought about it. I mean, you seen Neville fight Seth Rollins, and that was I still to this day, that was like one of my top favorite matches of last year.
Right.
So
like it was that good. It was that good. He was going against Baron Corbin.
Or the year before. I'm sorry, not last year.
Yeah. He was going against Baron Corbin. He was going against Sheamus. He's fighting big, heavyweight, 250-pound, 300-pound wrestlers. Like, these guys can get in the ring and mix it up. That's the beauty of wrestling. Like, it doesn't have to be weight limits anymore.
Right.
Like, this is not Rey Mysterio fighting the Big Show. I'm not calling for that. I don't want to see, I don't want to see Braun destroy the entire cruiserweight division. But there are other wrestlers that are not that much bigger. They probably weigh 205. They're probably listed as 230.
AJ weighs like 218.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, we're talking about a 13-pound difference. Why can't Cedric Alexander and AJ Styles have a match?
Right.
Why come TJ Perkins and AJ Styles can't have a match? You got all this talent. Spread them out. Miz could go in there and have some really damn good matches with some of these cats. You got Apollo Crews. He may not be 205, but once again, other good workers. Let's look at good workers. Luke Harper could have some really good matches with some of those cruiserweights.
True.
Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. I mean, like, we got Randy Orton and Evan Bourne, and that was a really good match.
Yeah.
We even got a spot, RKO that's like top 3.
Yeah,
top 3
easy.
RKO with a cruiserweight versus Randy Orton. We wouldn't have got that with anybody else.
Right.
You got the Seth Rollins from WrestleMania, and you got the Evan Bourne. Those are the ones that you pretty much argue about. Which one was the best one? There's been no other RKO really that's been better than that.
Never. Like, I can't pull up one.
Now I got one that people probably like, oh man, you remember that? The only other RKO,
it might be. I might remember.
You might agree. The only other RKO that I can say was like up there, but people probably wouldn't consider it, is when Orton jumped over the car and caught Hulk Hogan on top of the car with the RKO.
Yeah, I ain't respect that far. I ain't respect that far.
YouTube that.
I remember it though. But I didn't respect that far. I thought you was going with like the Carlito joint.
Oh yeah,
Carlito joint. I mean, no. Who was that? I think it was against Rey Mysterio versus somebody. And Rey Mysterio.
Kurt Angle.
He came in there.
Kurt Angle.
He dropped the joint. He just like humped the shoulder and like fell out. Man,
that was Kurt Angle.
That's like one of my favorite ones.
He was fighting Kurt Angle, and that was when they had a triple threat.
Yeah,
that was a good one when Ray won at WrestleMania. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. But they gotta do better by these guys. I mean, like, these people livelihood. If they were gonna be wrestling in front of uninterested crowds, I would have rather stayed in ROH. Right. Well, you got a lively crowd that's gonna be into everything that you're doing, every move. They're gonna take it all in, and it's not gonna be like, oh man, I gotta stay at Smackdown for an extra hour to watch these guys. Integrate them into your main show and let them interact with. So what? They got a cruiserweight locker room, so they're not in the locker room with Jericho and Kevin Owens and Reigns and all them. Let them get into some. Let them exchange. Right. They're all wrestlers. This is not UFC.
Because like I said, even when Austin Aries finally make that transition back into the ring, I don't want to see him just stuck at 205 Live. I want to see him fight other people. You know what I'm saying? So,
and if you signing all these other guys, that's not extremely big guys. You sign Pete Dunne, you sign Tyler Bate. Those guys are not 250 pounds. Those are little guys too. They're Daniel Bryan sized people. You know what I'm saying? They're not huge people. You know what I'm saying? They're not huge wrestlers. So they may be 205 pounds or a little bit more or a little bit less. Yeah, but they deserve to go in there. Jack Gallows, they threw him in the damn Royal Rumble. If you can put him in the Royal Rumble, surely you can get Cedric Alexander not a main event on Raw, but surely you can get him in a important match on Raw where he's just going in and testing what he can do against main talent.
Give him exposure.
And you make your new stars that way. You can't make new stars, shuffle them down. This would be the same thing that happened to damn ECW. You remember ECW? Yeah. When WWE tried to remake that, and you had all them guys, and you send Kurt Angle to the show, and you had a couple indie guys and a couple guys that
Big Show,
Big Show. You send them over there, Mark Henry, Matt Hardy, Christian. You send them over there, but it failed. Why? Because you didn't integrate them in the main show. Yeah, you didn't integrate them.
And that's what Sterling was talking about on our review. Yeah, talking about like they should just let ECW be what it was. Right. Don't try to change it up and put
your stamp on
your stamp on your main star. Just let it be what it was. So
leave the W off of it and let it be what it's gonna be.
I got you.
Yeah. But two other pieces. Shout out to RBU on the Kenny Omega tidbit, but I also want to add to that he's coming to Revolution Pro this month, the month of February. I believe it's February 17th. He's coming to Revolution Pro. It's been announced. They have a relationship with New Japan. Pro Wrestling, so he's coming to Rev Pro because, of course, we know if you're keeping up with New Japan, they have another storyline going with Okada and Suzuki. So they have another Suzuki Gun, so they have another storyline going. So he's kind of moved to the background in New Japan. Plus, they had the CMLL show, the joint show with New Japan. So he doesn't really work those shows.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet Club not really booked heavily on those shows. It's running right now in New Japan. So this is basically his time off, and to kind of go to some other promotions and do his work there. So he's gonna be in Rev Pro. And honestly, if you haven't checked out Revolution Pro, if you haven't checked out Progress, do so. In the last 2-3 weeks, I have went in and purchased a Progress Wrestling on-demand account. I went in and purchased a Revolution Pro account. Miller has the ROH account and the New Japan account. And just to go in and catch up on all the wrestling without having to do all those extra searches on YouTube, it's right there at your fingertips. $20 well spent, per month, for the wrestling. $8 prices the network. And they upload their shows a week after they happen. And you can go right in and keep up with what's going on with their shows. And they got some really good talent over there. I've been more, I can say I've been more interested and more compelled to stop what I'm doing and watch Revolution Pro, Progress Wrestling all day long. And then if something bad happens at WWE, I don't take it as hard because I'm like, man, I still got my British wrestling. I still got my Japan wrestling. I still got ROH. I still got places I can go. They're like my side chicks. Because WWE is my main chick, and when she messing up.
She messed up a lot lately.
She's been messing up a lot lately. So I've been off with the side chick quite a lot. But in your real relationships, fellas, you be faithful. And that's my tidbit. But then my last one, you said you saw something about Rich Swann? What was that?
Oh, it said something about he got a minor injury. It's nothing major. I don't know what it required. I had to pull it back up. I really wasn't ready to talk about it.
So you couldn't handle it.
I see what you
North,
did there.
South,
East or West.
Everybody knows my name.
Okay. Well, let's go down with this rundown right quick so we can get right into this review. So what you got?
All right. Smackdown took place in Corpus Christi, Texas. The show kicked off with AJ Styles standing backstage watching the results from the Royal Rumble with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. They guarantee him a one-on-one rematch, but they say in 2 weeks that he's going to be a part of the Elimination Chamber main event with the title on the line, which will also feature Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin, The Miz, and WWE Champion John Cena. That's how the show kicked off. We follow that. The show goes through its normal kickoff, and John Cena comes to the ring. He cuts a promo where he basically gives credit to AJ Styles, the credit that he should have gave him all along. I'm not going to go deep into this, but basically he pulls back all the bullshit that he said leading up to the match, and basically saying that he basically tries to put AJ over after the fact. Fuck you, John Cena.
I second that.
And this causes Bray Wyatt, and he says he goes through that whole spiel. Corpus Christi is the place to be. John Cena is the man to beat. If you want some, come get some. The champ is here, blah, blah, blah. Enter Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. The Wyatt family, they come down to the ring. And Bray Wyatt says that Randy Orton has the main event at WrestleMania because he won the Rumble. And Bray Wyatt said that he's going to take the title at Elimination Chamber. And they charge the ring and are coming to get John Cena right then and there. We get the Bray Wyatt cutscene, and Luke Harper appears in the ring. And he's standing side by side with John Cena. And Shane McMahon comes out and announces that to kick off Smackdown, we're going to have the WWE Champion John Cena and Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. That match takes place, and in a surprise fashion, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton win after Luke Harper. Bray Wyatt still has some type of mind control over Luke Harper. He gets him to basically kind of bag down. He backs away. Him and Orton still have their issues, but he doesn't do anything towards Bray, and he gets him to bag down. And Orton is able to hit the RKO on John Cena and get the 1-2-3 clean victory on the champ. Moving on, Carmella. Well, James Ellsworth come out and introduces Carmella, and we get Carmella and a jobber, Delilah Dawson, And one thing about this match that was funny was JBL's commentary.
Of course.
It was hilarious. Like, where do they find these jobbers? These jobbers are horrible that they find. Like, it's like they give them this weird gear, tell them to go out to the ring, act funny. It's like it's always something that they do. Like this one was I guess maybe she was I didn't really get to see her face that much, but she had blue hair, and they said that she trained under Funaki. And JBL was just going in on it. He was like, man, like James Ellsworth shouldn't be dating somebody like Carmella. Have you seen her? He should be dating that blue thing. And that was like the most hilarious thing to me. He's like, what is that? Like, what is that? Like, he's always giving these jobbers a hard time. Really good stuff. But Carmella picked up the victory after James Ellsworth tripped Delilah Dawson, and they got the win. And then he tried to hug her, and she had this look on my face like, oh my God, don't touch me. Then we had a rematch from either last week's SmackDown or the week before. We had Dolph Ziggler versus Kalisto. This was basically a squash match. And you guessed it, Dolph Ziggler went to put a little more punishment on Kalisto, and Apollo Crews ran out to make the save.
Bitch, you guessed it.
Bitch, you guessed it. And Dolph Ziggler retreated up the ramp. So hopefully we can put this one to bed real soon, but we'll talk about that later. Moving on. Becky Lynch and Naomi were backstage. They were talking about their match that they were going to have, tag team match that they were going to have later in the night with Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. I would say a decent build for their match.
Yeah,
they did a pretty good job. Naomi is getting strong on the mic. She's not as timid as she seemed when we first got rolling with the SmackDown brand. She seems to be kind of coming into her own again, which is good. We know she's good in the ring, but she's getting more time on the mic. And she sounds more confident in what she's saying, what she's portraying. The feel the glow thing is starting to catch on. It just doesn't seem like a tagline that sells shirts now.
Right.
So that led to the match, tag team match, Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. Mickie James looked really good in this match. Alexa Bliss, we love you. We love you, Alexa. But we did see Naomi win the match for her team with the split-legged moonsault off the top rope onto the SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss to now have gotten 2 back-to-back victories on our champion that we love, Alexa Bliss. And we found out on Talking Smack that there will be a one-on-one
Elimination Chamber.
Naomi versus Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Next up, American Alpha was backstage talking with Dasha Fuentes about the fact that nobody stepped up to challenge them for the belts. They beat the Wyatts twice. They defended the titles once. And since then, it's been like nothing's going on. They said they were going out to the ring to make an open challenge. And when they came back from commercial break, AA was in the ring and they called out. They said, who wants to come out and face us? This got the Usos to come to the ring, followed by the Vaudevillains, followed by Breezango, followed by the Ascension, followed by Heath Slater and Rhino. All the tag teams of the SmackDown division came to the ring to basically, I guess you could say, take the challenge. Accept the challenge. And they all got into a brawl. The referees ran down to the ring to kind of separate. And it ended with American Alpha and Heath Slater and Rhino standing in the ring while all the other tag teams were basically on the outside of the ring, beat up, whatever.
It was a weird, commercial break in between it.
It was an extremely weird thing that happened. Then we go backstage. We get Natalya backstage with Daniel Bryan, and then Nikki Bella comes in.
I push my fingers into my eyes.
Thank you, EJ.
Shout out to
Can we just get the match, please? Just give us the damn match. Just give us the match so we can move on to something else. Just give us the damn match. Push the damn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah. And in our main event, we got former WWE champion AJ Styles.
Did you see it on the side panel when he came out?
I did see that. I
lost it.
I could go in right now. I could go in. I could go in.
Woosah.
Keep going. Calm down. We're having a regular show today. We're having a regular show. We're back to normal, guys. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion. And The Miz served on commentary halfway through the match. Baron Corbin says, I want some of this. He comes down. He serves on commentary opposite The Miz. And we saw Baron Corbin get up and attack The Miz. They get into a quick brawl outside the ring. Miz tries to retreat inside the ring. And it causes a distraction for Dean Ambrose. And it leads to AJ Styles in the Styles Clash on Dean Ambrose, getting the 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles leaves the ring quickly, and the Miz sneaks in the ring, and because Dean Ambrose hit a suicide dive on him, and he hits the ring, hits a skull crushing finale on Dean Ambrose. Into the ring, Baron Corbin comes in the ring, hits the end of days on the Miz, and then the end of days on Dean Ambrose. He's the only one left standing in the ring as he taunts at AJ up the ramp. And that, folks, was your Smackdown live this week from Corpus Christi, Texas.
All right.
Oh, GTS.
It is time for our Smack Up, Smack Downer, and Smack in the Face. I'm kicking it off this week. And my Smack Up this week is the main event featuring Baron Corbin and The Miz. We have a hot tag, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
Yes. On paper, you see the match once again, like always. AJ versus Dean again. I guess once that bell rings, you completely forget everything. But that wasn't the highlight of the match to me. I mean, highlight of the whole segment to me. That damn Miz on commentary. I mean, kudos. Like, especially because very close, I want to address this. I know I had a consecutive week of my Smack in the Face being the same thing or switching out about somebody else, but I eliminated both of them from my Smack in the Face this week. Because I wanted to have a regular show and give y'all details of other things that I enjoyed and I disliked. But fast forward back to it, David Otunga was running his damn mouth too much. And the Miz completely shut that dude all the way up. I thought they cut his mic off. Because he was over there quiet as hell. I said, what the hell have you done? I said, I've been in main events. I won titles. You haven't did anything. I can give you acting. I mean, he went off. He shut them all the way up. It seemed like David Otunga said, and that was it. It was great. It was. I was like, I sat up like, woo, Twitter fingers. My fingers went crazy. I'm like, this man is killing him on the mic, and like that's more credit to Miz because Miz is awesome right now. We say it every week. The Miz is gold. He can't do any wrong right now. But just how he destroyed him, and Baron Corbin held his own on them over on commentary pretty good too as well. Usually I'm not a big fan, just like you brought up a while back that other commentary on the side, if everybody can't do it, why you just get them out there just to talk, promote a match, but like it served purpose. But back into the ring, I mean, AJ and Dean put on a hell of a match on top of that. And like I said, just the outcome, how it ended with Baron Corbin on top. How the show faded off. Baron Corbin music, Baron Corbin, Lone Wolf by itself. And I just felt that was just, I mean, that cheered me up a little bit because I already went to SmackDown down, you know what I'm saying? So that cheered me up. It made me look a little positive. Things are kind of looking up, Right. So I'm going to go ahead and let you get this in. Hot tag.
Hot tag. I couldn't have said it any better. I'm going to start with the end in mind.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the end in mind. The fact that Baron Corbin does not care whether you are a heel or a face, he will drop you, is so refreshing. Because I don't have to worry about, oh man, the heels, they can't get into it with each other. He came out there and he had an exchange with another heel on commentary. Another heel. And was going back and forth with him, like two guys that, maybe probably the majority of the WWE audience, they don't like either guy. Right. And they don't like Corbin or Miz. But the fact that he's out there going after Miz, like, dude, I don't care about what you've done either. I'm here to win titles. I'm here to beat people up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the things that you've done. You talk about what you've done, I'm going to do those things. Like, I enjoyed that. So that was probably one of my, and the end of days to Miz, he came after Miz, the end of days to Dean, like, that's good to see. Because even if he doesn't get the big title, this could potentially put him in the running for the IC title. Right. And that's a fresh match, one that we haven't gotten, that we haven't gotten an extended match on. So this could be good stuff. But I start with the in-ring. I go to the in-ring from there. Because I'm gonna talk about Miz at the end.
Yeah.
What the hell? Was that not a damn good match?
That was a great match, man.
That was a damn good match.
Yes, it was.
And I'm like, AJ just went 20 plus minutes with Cena, 2 nights ago. And that was a damn good match, a great match. And then he comes right out the next night and goes 15 minutes with Dean Ambrose. I mean, that was awesome. That was phenomenal. Like, I mean, and it's a testament to the style that he can wrestle. AJ is the template wrestler. He's the wrestler that if you're building a wrestler, you want to build an AJ style.
Man, what?
Like, he does it all.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the ring with Cena, and even in the match with Cena at Royal Rumble, they had a whole pocket of time where it was just straight submissions.
Right.
In addition to the brawling style and the power game of Cena, he's wrestling all this style. Then he gets in the ring with crazy ass Ambrose, which we've seen, but this match it felt fresh. Even though it only had been a couple weeks, even though it only had been a couple months since the whole Ellsworth thing.
Yeah.
This match felt like I had never seen it before.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what the hell? And I like when they announced it, I'm like, okay, cool. AJ gonna wrestle tonight. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But I had no idea they was gonna tear the house down like that.
Yeah, exactly.
They gave us that one was gold.
Yeah,
like that'll be included on like a DVD collection. Like that was that damn good. You know how those DVDs, they don't just all give y'all pay-per-view match. They give you a Raw, they give you a SmackDown match.
Yeah.
That was a damn good match.
Yeah.
Like damn good match. Now
back to that guy.
To the other guy.
Yeah.
Miz, he made the match even better. Because the fact that I'm listening to him on commentary, and I haven't, and truth be told, outside of Corey Graves, I haven't enjoyed any commentary as much as I've enjoyed Corey Graves and what the Miz did last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I put in the iHeart Wrestling group. In the Wrestling Roundtable, our group chat, I said that Miz will have a job forever with the WWE. Like, he will move into the Jerry Lawler JBL stage. When he's done wrestling, when he's hung up his boots, he will move into that JBL because he can talk.
Yeah.
And he can talk so well to where, like, he can be that Bobby the Brain on commentary, where he's giving it to whoever the main commentator is, whoever they pair him with. If it's Morrow, whoever it is later on down the line, hopefully it's nowhere in the near future. But whenever he decides he's done wrestling and he transitions into that role, like, he's going to be a great trainer, I think. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to be a great commentator. I think he's going to be great for the business. I don't see him like walking away from the business like for good. I feel like he's going to be in WWE until he can't do it anymore. You know, until like he's done.
Right.
I feel like he's going to be a career guy for the rest of his days, WWE, because he loves the business, and you know it, because he's good in every area.
I mean, and just like I said, the main thing is that he's going out there and talking off the top of his dome.
Right.
There's nothing run down. It feels organic.
It is.
He owned everybody at the table. Even Baron Corbin, he said, "What have you done?" Right. I've been in Elimination Chamber.
He ripped everybody.
I've been in the Hell in a Cell matches. I've been in steel cage. Like, what have you done?
I've main evented WrestleMania.
And like Baron Corbin came back with, "Well, I'm here to do it now." Like, I mean, no offense to Baron, but like, he got owned. Like,
right. He's like, "You're a rookie."
Yeah.
You know, like, you're a rookie. And like the way he gave to David, like, he wouldn't get off. When he started on David, he's like, "Man, you still in Daniel Bryan's move." He's like, "Daniel Bryan don't even wrestle no more. I do his moves better than him." Perfect.
I loved it.
Perfect. Then David O'Toole tried to say, you're playing, basically saying you're playing pretend, and while me and my wife, we're stars, and then Miz chopped him down again. He chopped him down again. And like, who the hell is David O'Toole anyway?
What have you done?
What have you done?
I've been in movies.
You're nobody. You're a nobody. Nobody cares about you. Nobody's dying for you to get back in the ring. People, if you just start watching wrestling, people are asking, who is this big swole piece of crap on commentary? There's always talking about some guy Lee. That could be you. He said that crap last night. That could be you. Come on.
Now. Yeah, but honest, man.
Come on now.
Miz.
That was 15. That 15 minutes damn near made all that crap that I watched Sunday.
Yeah,
it almost cleaned it up.
Like I said, it did, man.
There's still a small cloud over my head right now. But shout out to the Miz. Shout out to AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose. Shout out to Baron Corbin. Like, they made that moment. I love the energy that SmackDown brings.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get woozy.
No,
I didn't get sleepy.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't get drowsy. But Raw, like, this is a true story. We were watching Raw. Mm-hmm. Me, you, Twan, everybody watching Raw would come in, and then all of a sudden I just disappeared.
Yeah, like, damn, where you go?
I just disappeared. I just stopped saying stuff. And it's like an hour later, and I'm like, I'm back, guys. I went to sleep.
True story.
Like this past Monday, I woke up to see Joe, though. Shout out to Joe. But anyway, that was our smack up. First hot tag on the road to WrestleMania.
All right. So now with my SmackDown.
Yes, let's take that turn. Let's do it.
My SmackDown of this week was Dolph Ziggler and Kalisto. No hot tag. Oh my God. My God, we have another one.
Oh my God.
Michael, we got another one. My thing is, this is 3 weeks in a row. And the same typical Apollo Crews coming for the save. Why are we getting this? Is it anybody else he can fight? He could have beat up on anybody. You still got Jack Swagger back in the locker room playing Madden. I seen him. He's there. Because he's in the Madden tournament on Xavier Woods' YouTube channel. Shout out to that, up, down, down. You know, even though I ain't getting paid for that. But anyway.
It's a good show.
It is. But you got Jack Swagger back there. You got Mojo. You got plenty of other talent back there. Why are we constantly getting Kalisto? And on top of that, don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest Kalisto fan, but he can go. Why just get his character watered down? If you're not going to do anything with Kalisto, throw him to 205 Live and let him just blossom there. Let him do what he got to do there. But the fact that you give us the same 3 segments 3 weeks in a row and get Apollo Crews for the save these same time, like why Apollo Crews? By now, Apollo Crews should just be walking out with Kalisto. Like, I'm gonna be out there with you, like just in case, like for real, like just like he should just escort him. It should be Kalisto with Apollo Crews, cause like he getting his ass whooped. Like, oh shit, let me get. Like, I bet Apollo's back there. He's like, oh shit, get his ass whooped again. Let me run back out there. Shit, you know, like you would be accustomed to think that Kalisto fighting Dolph Ziggler tonight. I bet that motherfucker gonna get his ass beat. Let me escort my dude to the ring. Nah, you selfish son of a bitch. You could have did that. So I mean, but just on that whole segment, man, like I just didn't. It wasn't enjoyable. It wasn't intriguing. It wasn't fresh. It's the same. You can basically swap it out each week and just throw it out there. It's been happening. It's constantly happening. Do something different. Because, I mean, like, we finally got this Dolph heel turn, and you're wasting it on Kalisto. I mean, we was interested in Apollo, but Apollo always got to save. Like, why we can't just get it? I mean, I know they're trying to save it to a pay-per-view, but shit, give us, just like you said about Nikki and Natalya, just give us a damn match. Hot tag?
Hot tag. Well, EJ's in my head, y'all. All the points that I was going to make.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've already made them. But I wholeheartedly agree with everything you said, because especially the part about Apollo. Just accompany this man to the ring. You know he's going to go for the chair and beat the hell out of him. Give us the damn match.
Just give us the match.
Just give us the match. Honestly, just give us the match. I mean, it's not getting him over as a heel. It's not. Mm-hmm. And the biggest problem that I have with this whole thing is that 2-3 months ago, Kalisto was putting up a fight against Baron Corbin,
mm-hmm.
who's even more of a monster and just a known winner.
Right.
But now he's getting squashed by Dolph Ziggler, a known loser, because he changed his attitude. Come on now. You're trying to make me believe that? You're going to make me believe that now Dolph Ziggler's a badass? He needs something else. He needs some muscle. He needs a group, a faction. He needs a manager, Paul Heyman. He needs somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody, something that can help him turn the switch. Because he's still coming out, turning his back to the camera, still doing the thing with the hair, flicking the hair. He's not shaking his ass anymore. But I mean, he's basically essentially the same damn Dolph Ziggler, just doing some heelish things. If you're gonna turn heel, you need to go all the damn way.
and shit, intervene in the damn main event or anything. Just
give him the woman. Give him his girl. Give him Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke's a heel.
Yeah.
She can help get him over as a heel. Now
that may work, bro.
Book it. It may get in the way because you already got Miz and Maurice on there. But if you got a heel and they're not getting over, you're gonna do something different. The Usos completely flipped. They changed their music, they changed their attire, they changed their hair. They're not wearing face paint no more. They're not doing the dance anymore.
They changed
everything. Moveset, everything. Dolph Ziggler, still the same Dolph Ziggler. Not a fan. If he's not gonna turn all the way, you got me excited for nothing.
If he's not gonna turn all the way, just turn away.
Turn away. There we are. And that, folks, was the truth. Written by J.Fields and EJ. We're 2 hot tags in on the road to WrestleMania, people.
Could it be 3?
We could potentially be 3.
Let's see.
And the energy that I'm feeling right now, I think it's 3 of them. Get ready to happen.
So
EJ, what was your smack in the face?
My smack in the face was the tag team clusterfuck. Oh, we have another tag.
Hot tag.
Hot tag.
Hot tag.
Oui. Okay. La Resistance.
Going for the triple threat.
La Resistance.
Yes.
Speaking of tag teams, La Resistance.
Yes, bring them back. We got they gave us the headbangers.
Yeah.
Don't give us La Resistance. Please don't give us.
We were just playing.
We don't want
y'all listen to us and that's still ideas all the time.
Don't book it.
Don't book it. Okay. But yeah, what the hell was that?
Oh, what the hell was it?
I mean, like, the promo was kind of awkward as well with AA backstage.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
Because I feel like we're gonna say the same things.
So we can just intertwine.
Let me just jump in the ring. Let's hit a move together. Okay. We got to the count of 5.
Okay.
So let me just get in there. But go ahead. I'm gonna get in there though.
Okay. But yeah, just like that whole, we've been holding these titles for so long and nobody stepped up, and blah blah and all that type of stuff, and it just didn't seem. It seemed so cartoonish. But once they got out there, I'm expecting something great when they had the open challenge. So when the Usos music dropped, I'm like, okay, cool, open challenge. But then the Ascension music dropped. I'm like, okay. Then everybody else just started falling. I'm like, what is this? So are we going? Then they just started scrapping. So I'm going to just drop it off right there. Jump in and say what you guys say. I may jump back in, but yeah.
From the very beginning of this, and you can go in the archives, go in the GTS archives and listen to this. I've said this on record more than one time. They have poorly built the tag team division for SmackDown. Poorly built. Because you put American Alpha on the same wavelength, on the same level as the Wyatt family, but you never got anybody else ready to come up and match them.
Right.
Now, the promo completely buried the rest of the tag team division, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's a problem for me because the Usos, they ain't the Ascension or the Vaudevillains.
No, not at all.
Nothing, nowhere close. Former 2-time champions, tag team of the year, Slammy Award winners 2 years in a row. Had some of the best matches of the night on pay-per-view. It bothered me because of the fact that I'm like, wait a minute. I understand that they're trying to build y'all as like willing to take on all comers and all that, and that's great. That's cool. I like that. But don't completely bury the rest of the tag team division. They never give Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Breezango. They never give them an opportunity to come sit on commentary.
Right.
They have yet to give the Vaudevillains an opportunity to sit on commentary.
True.
They have yet to put
the
Ascension on commentary, talking smack. If you're trying to make a shift with your division, give them other opportunities to get themselves over, or for the company to get them over. It doesn't have to necessarily be them getting themselves over. It can be the company booking them in a way to where they get them over.
Key point, make us care about everybody else. Because when you think about it, just like you were saying, only team I cared about that was out there was the Usos.
Exactly.
Everybody else just kind of fell out there. And like, why should I take these other guys to take it serious? Like the rumors or whatever, the ascension and getting a new gimmick and a new, getting revamped. I mean, this is a time to try to pull the plug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, they throw them out there. And I mean, like I said, I didn't care about anybody else besides the Usos. And just like,
it was poorly done.
Especially about Rhino and Heath Slater, like, break them up already. He should be competing. He could have been somebody Dolph could have attacked. Something different. They could have put on a good match, a decent match.
Book it.
I mean,
because Heath is over enough.
Yeah. And you still, I mean, like, it's just like I pointed out many times, you got people, Kurt Hawkins sitting back there collecting dust. If you're not going to do nothing with them, throw on a tag team like you do everything else, but make it relevant. You did all this build for him not to even be featured on any of your shows. Why do the build for Kurt Hawkins is returning? They did that so long and he's nothing.
His face to facts promos were longer than the time that he gets in the ring.
Preach.
The promos building up to him showing up have been longer than the time that he's actually been on our television.
Added up, period. Yeah.
Together. All that time added together.
I mean, like I said, they need a revival. Ha! See what I did there?
I see what you did there. And I want to get back in on this. I want to get back in on this. So on Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan announced that he's going to put all the tag teams in a tag team turmoil match at Elimination Chamber.
Is that a tag team turmoil as far as an Elimination Chamber or
no? It's not a chamber.
Okay,
it's just a gauntlet match where like one team comes out, fights. When they get beat, another team comes out, and they're gonna draw numbers. Whoever was standing at the end of the tag team champions. Well, I got one more booking in me.
Okay,
give us the revival.
Mm-hmm.
You took Joe, Raw. You took Joe.
Oh, we will give it to that.
I'm just gonna leave it there. You took him, and we're not done with that. But you took him. And now you owe us the revival because they did They did what they were supposed to do. They gave TM61 the rub on NXT. And we know right before you leave, you give the next team, the next superstar, the next singles competitor the rub before you leave. Every superstar that's been called up has done it. Bailey did it. Charlotte did it.
Mm-hmm.
American Alpha did it with the Authors of Pain. Finn Balor did it with Kevin Owens. And Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens did
it.
Kevin Owens did it for Finn Balor. Finn Balor did it for Joe. Joe did it for Nakamura. Now it's their turn. Ty Dillon just done it for every damn body.
And that's what I was just going to go with.
For every fucking body.
This is what I just want to go with. Why the hell Ty didn't show up tonight? Ty versus Dolph.
Yeah. Let him be the one to make the save. Let him be the one to say, you know what, Dolph? You're not going to do this. We're going to put an end to this.
You call yourself the show off, but I'm the perfect 10.
There you are.
But I mean,
book it. I had another one. I'm sorry. I had one more left. Book that. I like that. I like it. We're a hell of a creative team.
We are.
Man, we need to be on that payroll.
I know, right?
Some damn good money.
But I was kind of let down. I just knew Ty was gonna show up, especially to have Joe showing up on Raw. I was like, okay, well maybe we'll get Ty.
You took Joe. Now you got to give us the revival and Ty.
I want more. I'm greedy. No, I mean, you got Joe.
Who else do you want? I
don't know, but it got to be somebody else too. Break up Cesaro and Sheamus and give us Cesaro. We can call it even.
Sold.
I like the way you
sold.
Think that.
Sold.
So, anything else you want to chime in on that smack in the face? We got some other things to get to.
There are some other things. How about those freaking those damn shorts that Tyler Breeze was wearing? That's horrible. That was horrible. I mean, they're completely wasting perfect good talent. Break him up from Fandango. Put him in the Intercontinental title.
Straight up.
Him and Dean Ambrose can have some damn good matches. I know.
Man,
I know.
Real
it.
Good. Yeah.
I know it. I know it.
So that will end it for our review. Let's get into these near falls.
Near falls.
So I got near fall this week, and we kind of touched base on it already. But my near falls was the women's tag match. Like I said, each week, just like you pointed out during the review, Naomi is getting that exposure. She's getting more comfortable being on the mic, and her in-ring was never a question, you know, like if she can go. But you also got to think about it. You had John Cena, Alexa Bliss, and Dean Ambrose. All three champions got pinned last night.
You're right.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, American Alpha didn't get pinned, but I mean, I'm just saying, but 3 champions got pinned last night, but it's kind of like a message being sent. I don't know if they.
And this is all before the pay-per-view in between the pay-per-view.
Right. But
interesting tidbit there.
Yeah, it is. So it's just the fact that, like I said, Naomi, they actually give her this push and this rub, and I like it. I mean, I enjoy the storyline. Like I said, outside of their storyline, I like Becky and Mickey. I think that could be something good as well. It may be pre-show for Elimination Chamber, more than likely it is. But I enjoy that match, and I enjoy as always, what they're doing with the women. So that's one of my near falls. You got anything?
Well, just to add to that, I will say that I like the fact that Naomi has changed up her in-ring style because right before she went away for a while, I was still kind of uncertain because I was like, she's still doing like Funkadactyl-ish type stuff, like in the ring, like during the matches. Like she's still doing the little dance moves and, still doing the thing where she rubs her ass in her opponent's face, like when they go up on the ropes. Yeah, she was still doing that. And I was like, man, like she doesn't need to do that because like she needs to be considered a serious competitor. And like she's gotten rid of that move. Yeah. She's gotten rid of it. She's not doing that playful crap no more.
Yeah, she doesn't do like the butt clothesline thing.
Yeah, I mean, that was okay move. She can still hit that.
I don't like it as a finisher, though.
Not you talking about the review?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can still hit it. It just doesn't be fair. I like the fact she's doing the RVD split-legged. Like, I like that as her finisher. Like, that's because she's athletic. It should be something athletic.
Didn't she used to have a submission? She just don't do it anymore.
Got that, too. I like that submission, too. But I think they're going to let Carmella run that. And then she had the head scissors DDT, too.
Yeah.
And she did that last night. And that was pretty dope, too. But I like the fact that her style is more, I'm coming after you. I'm not hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming for you. I'm going to hit these moves. She's got a move set, a stronger move set than what she had before she went out. And so I'm excited to see where they go with it. Like, she deserves it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was even pretty solid on Talking Smack. So
yeah, she was.
She was solid. For me, though, one of my Smack, well, not Smack, but one of my near falls from SmackDown would have to be the Natalya Nikki Bella. Like Daniel Bryan pretty much, like his part in that segment pretty much probably spoke for the entire fan base, the entire universe, all the fans. Because he was like, would y'all like, yell, he got mad because they was kind of bickering and arguing back and forth. And I'm like, man, would y'all just stop? Like, just quit. Because this is bad. Like, the acting is horrible.
Yeah.
And like, if Natalya's main argument is like merchandise and stuff like that, it just weakens the whole story. Like, you should be trying to be a champion. Why are you worried about Nikki Bella and what she's doing outside of wrestling? You should be trying to be a champion. You're a Hart. You're in the Hart family.
Yeah.
You trained in the dungeon. Who gives a damn about Nikki Bella?
I mean,
you should be trying to be the greatest women wrestler ever.
Right.
But instead,
you should be aiming like Charlotte is on Raw.
Yeah, you should be aiming like Charlotte. Like the things that Mickie James is saying to Becky Lynch, you should have been the one to say that. They shouldn't have had to go get Mickie James.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad she's back.
Yeah.
I like what she's adding to the element that she's adding to the division. But that was Natalya's spot. She should have been the one saying, I was carrying this division. Before the Divas Revolution, I was here putting on good matches, building this division. I've been here. That should have been her. Now, hell, put her with them.
Right.
I mean, just squash this whole Nikki Bella thing and just put her with Alexa, put her with Mickie. And y'all just run crazy over the division. And then eventually y'all separate and then y'all can have some matches together. But right now, to have 3 individual women's storylines going on, if I had to get rid of one, Nikki Bella and Natalya, it's gone. Get it out of here.
That's on both shows.
Get it out of here. Literally, get it out of here.
I mean, I concur with that. It's just like that whole segment. I mean, I hate that they're wasting a slot on the Elimination Chamber for that match. Like, give us anything but that. Why can't they just sell it next week? Like, fuck it. I don't want to.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to wait. Even though it's just 2 weeks, I shouldn't have to wait. They should have this match like tonight in whatever town they're in.
Right.
And then just show us a couple quick little clips to show us what happened. And then let's get it on over with. Let's move on. Right. Seriously.
But anything else?
As far as no falls, that's all I got. But there was something else on your mind, right?
Oh yeah, as far as Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Let's talk about the book.
All right.
Well, we already dipped into the situation of how they're booking it. As far as the tag team turmoil or whatever, I don't like where this direction is going. I don't care, like we already brought up. I only care about one tag team outside of American Alpha. That's the Usos. So unless they're gonna pull another tag team and throw the Revival out there,
Dawson and Dash,
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're gonna do that. Then we move over to Nikki and Natalya. We already, like I said, we just hopped off that. I don't care about that match. Then we move to the main event, the WWE title match in a Elimination Chamber. And this is the thing I thought of. I love Dean Ambrose. Love him. He it's a on and off again relationship between me and him, as far as his ring.
Yeah.
But this is what the problem they had with Roman Reigns on Raw. You have the IC title. You shouldn't be involved in that match. You need to defend that title. Right. You're holding out other opportunities for other people to fight for that title. If you're gonna be focused on the main title, drop the title. I mean, I'm not with that double championship. Right. This is not the 90s or the 80s anymore when it was cool. You had enough talent to take focus off of it. But like, I really don't like that he's holding that title. He's involved in the Elimination Chamber. Don't get me wrong. I want him involved, but about anything, they should just kept it on Miz or Dolph. And not saying I understand Miz is in there right now, but then you should always fall back. They should just kept it on Dolph. Let Dolph stay where he is. You know what I'm saying? Or I just don't like that belt being held and not being defended at this pay-per-view. And it already wasn't defended at the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
That's 2 pay-per-views.
Yeah. And we're getting these matches on SmackDown, these title defenses, but like when it comes to that pay-per-view, this is when you put that other talent over and push them out there, give them a purpose for fighting.
It shouldn't just be all storylines. Yeah. It should be some titles involved. I fully agree.
Yeah, and so like I said, he belongs in that match. Don't get me wrong, but like that title don't belong on him during being in this whole storyline.
Well, let me ask you this then. I'll take that. Who do you replace Dean with?
Well, at the moment, you don't have anybody to replace him.
If you could replace Dean and put him in an Intercontinental title match, who would you replace Dean Ambrose in the chamber with?
I have no one. There's nobody. I mean, nobody's worthy enough to be in that match. So, like I said, I'm not saying
Dolph.
Dolph could be in the match, but like they're not building him up to be in that match. This is, like I said, this is where the bad booking comes in, because Dolph feuding with Kalisto doesn't elevate you to be in the main title match, especially if you already been losing your opportunities.
Okay.
So he's
not the IC champion though.
I agree. Like I said, it kind of puts you in a bind because, like I said, who, if not Dean, who? So I don't understand why did
NXT.
Who?
I'm asking. Who?
NXT they can't right now. We just got to praising them about Takeover. Like they can't afford to lose anybody else down there, especially nobody. I don't think nobody else besides who's involved in the main title right now can jump straight up and get to the main event picture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But like, like I said,
Luke, Bray's in there,
and Luke would have been interesting.
Okay.
Luke, I would take Luke.
Okay. I want us to get somebody else in there.
Yeah, just what I'm saying. I know somebody else needs to be in that spot, but just like I said, this has been a time where they could have brought Ty back. Ty in earlier, and he could have been feuding with Dolph over the title, and that could have been involved. Dean could have been. I understand they gotta have Dean focus on something and have him involved. Which like I said, if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have had the good segments between him and Miz. So I'm not, completely crapping on it or anything. But like, it's just like I said, I don't like. I hate for the title to be held hostage. That's my main thing.
I fully agree. If you wouldn't agree for Luke or Dolph, I was gonna go Kane or Ellsworth. So
Kane was, to be honest, Kane was the first person that popped in my head. But like, I was like, nah. Because if anything, not saying that
Let's not go backwards. It's a new year.
No. But I'm saying not for any. But for anything, if they was booking it right and it made more sense, that spot would have been Undertaker's if he wasn't involved in that Royal Rumble.
Right.
It would have made sense because he's supposed to be on SmackDown. He's supposed to not just let WrestleMania define him, get involved. But even like I said, I don't want him involved in that match. even though the Elimination Chamber match probably been better fit for him because they were just sitting there waiting.
But that's some bull though. The fact that he came back, I just want to say this on the record. That's some bull. He came back, basically said like, yeah, I'm not gonna be defined by WrestleMania, but you still guaranteed to be a WrestleMania wrestler again.
Yeah.
And so did you mean like after WrestleMania you gonna stick around? Because you ain't done much.
No.
You choke slam a couple people at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You eliminated Goldberg. Whoop the freaking do. You did nothing. You've done that. What have you done? 29 holes, you said.
Yeah.
29 souls, you said. And you ain't done nothing. Nothing.
Not a nan nothing. But
I have an issue. I have an issue too with the booking. Like I said, I don't like the fact that it's all storyline based, and the fact that to figure out who we're gonna be the tag team champions, they already put American Alpha in a tag team turmoil match. That's how we got the Wyatts in American Alpha. Right. They just popped up on the screen saying next week you got one more tag team left.
Right.
They've already done that against the same damn teams. They've ran through your tag team division already. If anything, have Breezango, the Ascension, any of them, all of them, pose a threat. Otherwise, this match is pointless. If you don't have anybody in weight to go up against American Alpha, don't have the match. Just let the Usos, because that's normally when the match get good anyway. When it's American Alpha and the Usos. When they in the ring, that's when it gets good. I know it's supposed to have been the Hype Bros. Zack Ryder got hurt. Okay, fine. That was your opportunity to say, okay, we got to change things. Let's give Breezango a shot. Let's try to do something with the Ascension.
Let them pull up get an upset. Let them like, oh, American Alpha just off the Breezango. Like, how did that happen?
I mean, at one point you had everybody holding tights and using the ropes and distractions and roll-ups. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep the playing field even. You got to. Otherwise, you stand a chance of watering down your whole division, and then you got to go looking for somebody to come in and pose a threat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like maybe I'm hoping that it leads to us getting a revival, but you still got 3 other tag teams that you misused. Breezango, the Ascension, Violence. What do you do with them? Are they getting fired after WrestleMania?
Yeah, it might make the cut.
I mean, but that's where it seems like we're going. Yeah. I mean, it seems like they're going to be, when they start making, because they make those cuts this time, around this time, they start figuring out who's going to be on the chopping block. Right. Jack Swagger and all the rest of those tag teams I just named, they're pretty much gone, I think. I don't think you keep those guys around.
No. For what? Just collect checks. They're getting paid just to sit backstage or come out during a lumberjack match,
It's crazy. And the Usos hadn't even been in the ring yet. Like, they haven't been in the ring in months. Since Survivor Series, I think.
I think they've been in since. I just can't remember exactly. But
I don't remember them fighting anybody since then. And then you got Heath Slater and Rhino. Like,
I'm over it. I mean, like I said, this thing's like I'm over that team too.
Put Rhino in there with Dean Ambrose. Two crazy wild wrestlers. Put them in there together.
But what I thought about? You said like turn Rhino heel and let him be Dolph Ziggler's muscle.
There you go.
I mean, just like you said, muscle.
It wrote itself.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's just like I don't like.
Give us a new faction. Give us a new faction of some guys that you think can. That not you think, but give us a new faction.
Yeah, I just don't like the way that like you pointed out as well. I don't like the way Elimination Chamber is panning out right now. Like this is 1 week away. I mean, already it's too soon. It's February. I understand you got a pay-per-view, but it's February. You already giving us this February 12th? Like we and just
it's like it's like they building towards a pay-per-view Smackdown, like a Smackdown that's being featured on pay-per-view. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
With the exception of the Elimination Chamber, because I mean, we're gonna get a chance to see Bray and AJ in the ring. We'll get a chance to see Corbin and Bray. We'll get a chance to see some different mix-up. We'll get a chance to see, it was good seeing Bray and Cena because it's been a while, and Bray still owes him. Yeah. Everybody owes that guy. But, I think that'll be cool. You get a chance to see Miz and Bray, potentially.
Yeah.
This is mix-ups that you never would imagine that matches like this provide. I love Elimination Chamber matches. I love Money in the Bank matches because you get a chance to see guys that it would take months to get them in a program together. You get a chance to mesh it all together,
But yeah, that's what I mean. Other thing I was thinking about as well, just like you said, get to see guys who never really interacting much. But like, why does WWE have the problem so much of keeping people away? Just like we pointed out with NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen Nakamura or Rude have any kind of interaction in the ring until TakeOver. And it made it fresh because like it wasn't nothing that we ever seen before.
Right.
So, example, just like Miller brought up, why do I care about Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns with a Shark Tank cage hung above the ring? It's the same match that you've always been put on. They said they fought 15 times already in some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens.
I can believe it. I should have been keeping count.
But it's like, why does WWE play their cards so soon? Like, the build should be like, far as like, if, say for instance, Randy Orton, John Cena. That's supposed to be, quote unquote, our main event at WrestleMania.
Right now, it's the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be nowhere near each other. I don't want to see them in no mixed tag team matches. They can have a couple in-ring conversations or whatnot, but keep them away, especially fresh shit. Like, keep people away so when it happens, it's a big deal. I don't want to see, you showing highlights from what happened this past Monday, then you fast forward back to the pay-per-view. It's like, damn, they back in the ring again. Like, why are we getting these things so many times so soon? Like, that's the thing, which we always take this turn. They got right in Attitude Era. You didn't see all these people fighting each other on Monday Night Raws and Smackdowns week after week. It was a big deal when that pay-per-view came up. Like, this is the first time they actually have a referee between them. This is the first time the bell rang. This is the first time that match actually went forward. You know what I'm saying? If anything, look how Natalya and Nikki Bella is. Like, I mean, yeah, they had their matches, but it always ended in no DQ or, a DQ or something like that. It's like always something to prevent them to actually have a match. So when it actually happens, which this is not a good example saying that I care about this match, but when it actually happens, it's a big deal. It's the first time we've seen it.
Fingers crossed, maybe they give us something. Fingers crossed, maybe they give us something. But I totally agree. So just look at the Attitude Era. When you're building for Rock and Austin, you didn't get these long brawls. You may got a brawl. Austin sneak in behind Rock, Stone Cold Stunner. Rock sneak in behind Austin, Rock Bottom.
Fighting at the bridge.
You know, you got all those things, but it still left you like, man, I still want to see that though, because all they did, man, they snuck up behind each other. It was quick. Yeah. It was quick and it was nothing intense. You know what I'm saying? But we've gotten these main events so many times. Like, I was wondering, was Rude gonna hit a glorious DDT?
Right.
I was wondering if Nakamura was gonna hit the Kinshasa. I need to know that going into this match because he hadn't hit it.
And then the leg played a factor.
Then the knee played a factor. All those things tied into making that match like, oh my God, I can't blink.
Right.
I'm having a staring contest with TV. I don't want to miss nothing because this is that good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't know how it was gonna go. None of us knew how it was gonna go. And it's like, that's the reason why I like NXT. Like, they take their shows, their weekly shows, but the takeovers are always fresh. Mm-hmm. They're always fresh. It's like, man, this is great. You know, even the fact that we had DIY and Authors of Pain, we had got that match one time.
Right.
Everybody might not have saw it because it was doing that Dusty Rhodes class when they was doing the qualifying matches and stuff all over, you know, on their live events.
Right.
So people might not have paid a lot of attention to that match. But then plus, the way that the match went the first time that they had it, the Revival cost DIY the match. They looked like they was going to beat them the first time.
Right.
So it lets you know that they could hang with them. And the Authors of Pain gave Authors of Pain some time to get even better in the ring and get even more, you know, chemistry with DIY. And they put on a damn class.
Yeah, it was. And just like you said, like they teased us a little bit and make it seem like, damn, DIY almost got their ass. Yeah. I know next time they gonna get them, and they completely flipped it on us.
Right.
And Authors of Pain came out on top. You know.
So why couldn't they do that with our SmackDown division?
Or I mean, not even just SmackDown. We'll do it with both. Like I mean, maybe when Kevin Owens first debuted, and they teased about him and Roman Reigns, I'd have been interested. Yeah. Right. But you throw it to us 15 times since, you know, Kevin Owens been champion?
Do you realize how many times, and I don't have a number on this, but I know it's had to have been a lot. That means that Kevin Owens is probably taking like 40 Superman punches and probably like 20 spears.
More. Over and
probably so.
Yeah.
Like over under. Like, I mean, he's probably taking that many.
Yeah.
I don't. So when it happens at the pay-per-view, it's like, and then not only it happens at the pay-per-view, but it happens over and over and over again. Because Roman Reigns is gonna keep trying for the same damn move.
Yeah.
Like AJ Styles and John Cena, they didn't mix up too much leading into Royal Rumble. We had seen a match between them before, but it had been some months ago. That's back in August.
Yeah.
We get this match at Royal Rumble. All we had seen was an attitude adjustment. That's it.
Right.
That's the only time they got into it. They just using their words. But of course, you can't do that when you got somebody that don't know how to cut a promo.
Right.
And that's the problem with some of your guys that you got at the top of the card. They don't know how to cut a decent promo. They don't know how to keep the crowd interested. They're going to boo the hell out of them. What do? Put them in these brawls. Think about the Rusev and Reigns feud. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
They can't build a good feud with Reigns because Reigns can't carry himself on the mic. He can't hold his own on the mic.
Right. Agree.
That's the problem. Mm-hmm. So what can we do to make Reigns look strong? Oh, let him hit a spear. Let him hit a spear jumping off the bottom stair.
Yeah. That's
going to be cool. Let him hit a spear. Let him hit a powerbomb on the table. Let him hit a Superman punch as the wrestler's trying to get in the ring. Let him hit a Superman punch while he's on the top rope. Let him hit a Superman punch out of nowhere.
Do a drive-by on the announce table and
right.
that type of thing. Yeah.
It's all these different, it's the same thing, just differently done. That's why nobody wants to see it. We need NXT type of bills for our main roster.
Keep them away.
Keep them away.
Just keep them away. We don't have to see it on Monday. We don't have to see it on Tuesday.
You remember when Triple H and Orton had that match?
Perfect example.
Perfect match. He couldn't get to Orton.
Orton always took off, or he handcuffed him or some other shit.
He handcuffed him. He dropped his wife.
That was a great build, man. I gotta go pull that up on there.
That was some damn good build,
man. That was some good build.
Damn good build. That's what we need. We need better construction of our storylines and our title feuds.
Yeah.
Because if we get that, we'll be much better. We'll be way better. Way better. I mean, tag team wrestling in NXT is right there, if not above, your main titles on both of your brands.
I agree.
Think about it. Your tag team title.
Tag team. I know.
Anybody you paired the Revival with, I want to see it.
And to be honest, I can't even remember, even on a regular NXT night, I can't remember a boring tag team match because they do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's people who you don't see every week fight each other.
Right.
And just like I said, just like how NXT is taped, ain't no telling how many times those people have fought and said, no, we ain't going to use that episode for this build. We probably use this one. It's still smart booking. It's smart building. Right. Like I said, we don't want to see Dolph versus Kalisto every freaking week. And then we find the fight at pay-per-view. Why should I buy into this? Right. Why should I buy into any of this? Like, that's what I'm saying. I just want to keep, just like we pointed out, give us the NXT build. Make us want this match. Yeah. Don't give it to us early. They always give us stuff early. And like I said, yeah, it's a give and take situation where we complain like, damn, I wish I'd go ahead and have the match. At the same time, make us want it. You know, don't give it to us.
Find ways to keep them apart from each other.
Yeah.
And the same thing can be said for Nikki Bella and Natalya. Neither one of them are very good on the mic. So what do they do every week? Brawl.
Yeah. Catch somebody backstage walking in with a suitcase, or I mean,
you can't carry carry a feud that way. I mean, anytime Braun Strowman is cutting better promos than you, because who knew that Braun could hold his own promo? Who knew?
When he used to be a rosebud with Adam Rose a long time ago, whoever thought this guy was gonna be where he is now?
I literally thought the only thing Braun could do was that's all I thought he had. This dude cutting promos, good ones, some of them even funny.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I mean, don't stutter or anything.
Exactly. So he's doing better on the mic than Roman.
Golly.
Golly. Fuck you too, Otunga. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not really. Give us 5 minutes, people. Let's talk about this Royal Rumble just a little bit more.
Okay.
How do you feel now?
I'm still pissed.
Yeah, me too.
Are we talking about the Royal Rumble match, the John Cena situation? What are we talking about? Because I could go either direction.
Which one you want to start off with first? I mean, like I said,
about the Royal Rumble match.
Give a little take. Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about the Royal Rumble match. I'm still pissed about it. Here's why.
Okay.
Because you put all these so-called quote-unquote dominant people in the match.
Yeah.
And they drug the match down.
Yeah.
They messed the match up.
Yeah.
Because the focus was on all of these supposed favorites to win the match. Braun Strowman,
for at least 12 of the entrants. Completely watered down the Royal Rumble. Because everybody was either he's knocking people around or they're trying to beat him down to get him out. I was glad to see him go out when Corbin put him out. Because they gave us a little breathing room between Brock Lesnar coming in there doing the exact same thing, Goldberg coming in there doing the exact same thing, Undertaker coming in there doing the exact same thing. I'm like, they even gave Dolph Ziggler that moment. And I'm like, what the hell?
Came in super kicking everybody.
Like, he super kicked every damn body. I'm like, what the hell? Ziggler? But, you know, I was okay with it because I'm like, okay, we know his ass is not going to win. So, you know, okay, that's fine. But just to be going in super kick crazy, I'm like, I couldn't even really enjoy it.
Right.
You know, I mean, they really just need to go a different direction with him. The super kick, like at one point I thought he could be, you know, he was falling into the Shawn Michaels thing well. Not so much. But back to the Rumble. Roman Reigns getting thrown, Undertaker, him throwing Undertaker out. Why the hell did they do that?
Did you hear what Jim Ross said?
No. Good old JR.
I'll play it for you.
Please.
Man, that was like my favorite.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's how we all feel, man. Like, pretty soon, I watched the footage of us watching the Royal Rumble.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I watched, you know, the number 30.
Mm-hmm.
My face. I mean, you was mad. I heard you cursing in the background.
Oh yeah, I was pissed.
Twan was mad. And like I sat there like I was in disbelief. Like, this can't be happening.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna upload that pretty soon. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna upload this pretty soon. But that was very, very disappointing.
You talk about like let all the air.
All the air.
All the air.
Like, yeah.
Suffocation. Pure suffocation. You put Roman Reigns. So what if Roman would have won the title? Who would have came in? So this lets you know that this was some on the fly bullshit ass decision.
Yeah.
This couldn't have been like booked for weeks. Like, we're gonna let Reigns be number 30.
Yeah, it was.
This had to have been like this. Like, where's Reigns? Damn it!
Yeah.
Get Roman.
Because like I said, if they would have put AJ in that same spot, nobody would have got mad. I promise you. I think everybody would be like, shit, okay, made sense. Okay, cool. He wants the title back. You know, that was a wasted. I know we spoke on this Sunday. That was a wasted opportunity for AJ to win the Royal Rumble and
for Roman. You said for Roman. You said AJ.
I said AJ.
You want AJ to win?
I said that was a wasted opportunity for AJ
to win. To not win the title, win against Cena. Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
To win.
Okay, we shifted.
No. Hold on. Let me say it again then.
Yeah, give it back to me. I think I missed
that was a wasted opportunity to have AJ win the Rumble and come in that number 30 spot and win the Rumble to get his main event match at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Ouch.
I'm with you. Okay.
That was a wasted opportunity, but you give it to Roman Reigns for him not even to win. So it's just like I said.
You better not fucking win.
I mean, but at the same time, like, why put him in that spot?
I just feel like they take shots at us. Like, I feel like they're like, you know, I feel like they literally know that they're gonna piss a lot of people off, and they just do it to agitate us because they're gonna keep watching.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just one person. It's just a small pocket of people. I really think that they don't really realize how much people do not like Roman Reigns. I think that they feel like he's a likable person, that he's like this likable character that they have. They create him and people really like him. I really feel like they feel like the fans are like, oh man, people really like Roman Reigns.
They just give him a reaction.
Let's give him a hard time. People just want to boo.
Yeah.
No, we really don't like this guy. This is not.
We don't like what he's doing.
This is not Shield day 1, year 1, year 2. This is Roman Reigns by himself post Shield. Because you thought we're gonna turn Seth Rollins into this major heel. He's gonna be the heel to lead the damn company into years and years ahead of time. But now Seth Rollins is the damn face of the company. One of the major faces in the company. Seth freaking Rollins. Mm-hmm. To quote Triple H. And now you got the most badass heel on the same show with Seth freaking Rollins.
That's freaking interesting though, man. I mean, like, I'm hating hard. Yeah, hard as hell that they got Joe. That's crazy.
I'm kind of upset about it too.
I mean,
I mean, I'm glad that he's up there, and I like the position that they put him in. Because I didn't see that going that way.
Me either.
I didn't see. I'm thinking like, okay, Triple H is getting ready to brawl, or Triple H is gonna sneak him with the sledgehammer or something. Like something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They didn't touch. I'm like, oh snap.
And which brought up to my point again.
More damn bill.
Yeah, they're keeping them away.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to touch base on. I didn't want to talk about that other shit.
I don't even want to talk about Cena.
Okay.
I don't want to do it.
That's cool.
Because I know that if I do, this would be like part 2.
2-hour podcast.
Yeah, I don't like the guy. I just want to reiterate it. Nobody to know.
You don't like him?
I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
Not a fan.
Yeah, me
not
either.
a fan. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So that would do it for our podcast. You know, I feel a little better now, you know.
I'm glad.
You know, because I felt crappy since Sunday.
Yeah.
And it kind of hung over, but like, it was good seeing you, my brother. Good talking to you about this.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's all I need. That's all I needed, man. We didn't really get to have our one-on-one.
Yeah, we didn't. And I think us, you know, and apologies, Sterl. I'm sorry, Sterl. I heard. Yeah,
oh yeah.
I apologize, man. It's nothing against you. It's nothing against you and Miller, man. I just couldn't hold it in because I knew I had this real bad feeling that things were gonna go bad. I wouldn't have been able to do this podcast right now today. I wouldn't be in the state of mind that I'm in today. EJ just told you that you feel better. If we still had that weight on us, that burden on us,
going into Royal Rumble,
woo, post Royal Rumble, I might be on the IV, needing fluids. Come on now.
So that would do it for this week's podcast. As I said, check out 1515 out for other podcasts, MWT. Check out the RBU. It was a really, really good episode, especially the Let's Talk Wrestling. Let's Talk Wrestling segment with Sterling and Miller. They really touched base on a lot of things, you know, kind of sound like what we're talking about as well, you know, as far as the build and, you know, main event situation. So please check into that. Check out Equal Opposite, Studio Flow, everything else. Lace Them Up just did an episode last week. Check out my boy Calvin. They do a boxing episode, boxing podcast called Lace Them Up, so check that out. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. GTS Podcast. Anything else?
Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Well, until next time, this is your boy EJ the King.
It's your guy J.Fields.
And we out this bitch. Holla.